What is up, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Random 2v2. Today, I really just felt like playing like a good old disgusting Protoss player, like Wings of Liberty style, making cannons and void rays and whatnot. Actually, somewhat recently, I think it's already probably like half a year ago at least, I figured out that playing void rays against Zerg was really good if you went for +1 attack, because it just makes the beam so freaking strong. You can get the void ray upgrade, so you can kind of just zoom around, and it's just it's just a disgusting playstyle, very annoying to play against, and for me it's quite fun. So today we're gonna play with the zoomies, I guess, having void rays zooming around non-stop, and I think we're gonna have. Actually, I'll build a pylon over here. I think we're gonna have a fantastic time. Not sure if we're gonna do anything like super strict here today. I really just know that I want to build void rays and zoom around, and maybe another game I'll feel like doing another mothership rush or whatever, but that is just the plan of today. Sure, I will make void rays. If he's gonna ask me to build something else, well, sucks for him, I guess. Because I do really want to make void rays. I think usually if we say Skytos, you want to see phoenixes and carriers. Now, I do have kind of a minimum entertainment limit for my gameplay, if that makes any sense. So if I play carriers, like, I think carriers are just kind of boring. You just, like, they're very strong, but you just kind of A-move them and then you win, probably. It's just not, you know, doesn't really scratch my entertainment itch. I want to do something more fun. So carriers, probably not going to be on the menu today. Also, we are playing against Puff. If you guys remember him from over my previous videos. He is a massive cheeser, and he has a couple of different cheeses, some of them cool, some of them basic. I think he's done 12 pulls against me before. He's also done Hydralisk Niduses against me before, I believe. So, yeah, we'll see what it's going to be today. And hopefully it doesn't beat Void Race, I guess. Puff will probably cheese. Let me I'm a good team player, guys. Gotta let him know. I think I made the Nexus before the core. Yeah, okay. Actually makes a little bit of a difference for the build. So far, he's communicating with me. He does sound a little more disappointed the moment I said I was going to make Void Rays instead. I'm just going to steal his gas just to be annoying. When I said I was going to make Void Rays instead of like more traditional Skytos, so maybe he's not too happy about it. I'm going to steal this guy's gas. I don't know why. Well, actually, if this guy wants to go, that's kind of funny. If he wants to go for, like, let's say 2-base Muta, right? Or 2-base Hydra Nidus, that could actually be annoying. Stealing a Zerg's gas is freaking useless. If you guys are curious, oh, why don't we do that in 1v1? That's sick. No, it's actually useless because they just take the 2 gases on their other like, how many gases do they need? Oh, the grenade! That was sick! You guys saw that? That was an insane snipe, no? Hey, that was a uThermal Reaper, right? He killed a Reaper with the grenade. I'm not sure if I've seen that before. Like, the grenades can lead to the kill of the Reaper. Have you guys seen someone snipe a Reaper? Like, he put it on the jump-off spot. He jumped out exactly. Probably saw it. Couldn't stop himself anymore. He was probably like, oh no, what did I just do? Lost it to the grenade. Wow. Hey, that was beautiful. And this guy, a lot of drones, no Zerglings. He is gonna do something cheeky. I can feel it already. Now, my teammate can actually just keep the Reaper there because I'm sending my Adept and I wait. Okay, good. Yeah, that gas is also going to give us some really nice vision. Now, I have enough resources to cancel that. Because I'm going to try to shade in. If he's not going to close it, the Zerg could be in a bit of trouble. It's going to be quite nice, actually. Yeah, we're going to go. Yo, he's following me, too. Yo, what is this legendary teammate that I have? Look at this. Gonna do more damage with the Reaper as well. How many kills are on that bad boy right now? 4 kills on that Reaper. That is very uThermal approved. 5 kills on this. Oh my goodness, we're killing them with our starting units, guys. This is actually brutal. Let's get these gases up here. I don't think we've seen Evolution Chamber. What does that tell us? I knew he was gonna go for a lair. I knew it the moment I saw he was not gonna go for like a 12 pool or something. But what is the Evolution Chamber doing? I'm not 100% sure about it. Maybe Nidus. Like, you could make like +1 links, I guess, right? But then what is the Nidus doing? Nidus with links is actually not that good anymore. There was a patch a while ago. I'm really not someone that remembers all the stats of the units, but at some point they reduced the speed of... Wait, I can kill that Cyclone if he's... Okay, he's actually going for it because of my Void Ray. This teammate's based as heck, man. I'm loving the team play right here. Oh, let me dip out real quick. Okay, like the Void Ray will obliterate the Cyclone if I get on top of it. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Look at the damage on that Cyclone. And we're going to escape from the queen. Oh, there was another queen from downtown here. Never mind that. Okay. So we traded the Void Ray for the Cyclone, which I think is actually perfectly reasonable. Considering my teammate has also been very aggressively harassing. Now, what do I do with the rest of my stuff? I don't know if I want to move out against a Zerg that has a lair. I have a recall available, so I'm definitely going to be able to check. I'm going to do an... Yeah, okay, here we go. I'm going to do an insane blind counter here and make a battery here against the Nidus. Okay, yeah, Hydra Nidus. Yeah, Hydra Nidus is going to be. Okay, here it is. I found it. Okay, we're going to be able to deny that relatively easily. I think... Can you kill that with a single Void Ray, actually? It kind of looks like you can, right? Did I even need this second Void Ray? Huh. I mean, he's going to lose that right away, which is annoying. He might... there it is. Let me ping that for him so he sees it. Has a Cyclone right there. Okay. Oh, he has Magfield. That's very nice. I think with Magfield, he's gonna... Yeah, look at that. Without Magfield, this could have been sketchy, by the way, for sure. Because he didn't react instantly. But with Magfield, he's going to be pretty safe. Now, what do we have to... Yep. What do we have to do from here? I think what we have to do is make cannons at the front. Because the Hydra attack is going to be... Oh, that's going to be a little annoying for him, actually. Let me kill this Overlord. He's going to be able to kill that just in time, I think, for sure. So there's another Overlord over there. Like, the Hydra attack is going to be painful at the front against Mass Void Ray, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. Wait, is there a Changeling? Oh, there's the Overlord. We found it. There we go. Hey, this is actually a very nice combo. It's good that he reminded me to kill the Overlord over here as well, because I kind of forgot about that one. I killed the one over here, but not the one that was on his side. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to play this smart, and I'm going to go for some patrolling Void Rays. And then we're going to get the Fleet Beacon, we're going to get the zooming Void Rays online, and that is going to be pretty much a lockdown. Exactly. Oh, man, I'm happy right now. Loving the team plays, loving the communication there. Oh, I actually need the Fleet Beacon for that +2 attack, so that would have been a mistake. Okay, that is probably down over here. Oh, we need to be... Oh, no. Okay, thank goodness. If that Terran had Stim, he would have lost all of those. The Cyclones, they're strong, but they die very, very fast. Okay, so here are the Hydras. Now, I have a really nice position to attack from. Even if you would think he can go out of range, it's just not going to be that efficient for him. Look at this. Yeah, exactly. I can just fall back to the cannons. Actually, we can kill a lot of queens here. Definitely, let's go for this, I would say. Okay, so we're going to be able to get the Flux Veins online. Is it still called Flux Veins, actually, that upgrade? That's what it was called in Wings of Liberty. I don't quite remember. Okay, so I'm going to try to bait him back over here. Make sure we don't lose any of these Void Rays. Yeah, very efficient trade here. Very, very nice. He could scan, actually, against... There's no way that... Is all that creep from that one Nidus? I figured there would be a creep tumor down there, or a couple. There has to... That is no way. No, there's actually no way. Okay. If that's how much creep you get from that, that would be freaking crazy. Okay, so we pretty much killed the Zerg army already. I'm going to try to help him with that frontal. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go for those siege tanks. I don't have the zoomies yet. Exactly. I'm just going to burn those down. Look at that. Instantly dead. Medevac dead as well. And now we can just go ahead and fight. Hey, Void Ray Cyclone is looking kind of nasty, right? Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a Nidus over here. We're going to have to go back for that one. I don't think he has enough left to be able to really do anything here. But the queens in particular are the most annoying ones. Yeah, teammate is a couple Cyclones. Yeah, we're going to be super chilling. Actually, I'm just going to try burn down the Nidus real quick. Look at that. He's going to have to use all the transfuse on that, and now he's stuck. Beautiful. That battery helped so much, by the way. Holy. Do a little bit of Void Ray Micro here. Actually... That was more than a little bit. That was a very good Void Ray Micro. Did lose a couple on the end there, but that's obviously worth it for killing that entire army. We're just going to build one cannon here, so we don't have to worry about this location anymore in the future. I do want to say, really like the idea for Hitler at Overlord speed. That might be something I will try next time I do Niduses as well. I mean, it's pretty common that I get it, but he got it really fast even before getting like his third base set up and stuff, and I kind of like it because you do really want to get in, and it's very easy to think, okay, I have this freaking creep in my base, man. I have, you know, denied the Overlord, now we're safe, but then the Overlord speed hits so fast, and that's when it becomes very problematic. There's an army over there. I think he can deal with it pretty easily, and I would just kill a lot of bases, I think, behind it. Yeah, look at this. Also, the cannons down there make it so much more difficult. Let me run this back to the batteries. Good hold by him. There's a Nidus somewhere. It's at the front. Doesn't even have a third base yet, by the way, so we're 100% chilling here. Even if we would lose that base, which I'm sure we're not going to lose because my teammate is... Oh, actually, we might. It's a lot of Cyclones, but he did lose a bunch as well. Yeah, I'm just going to be... I can kill his main base here. I can kill the... Oh, no, he's going to come back. Yeah, that's good for me. The oh no made it sound like I was in trouble, but I meant it was going to be bad for him because they're going to pop out one by one and they're going to unload very slowly. And yeah, that's just not very pleasant at all. He's going to move that, but that's going to die as well. Puff has left the game. The Terran probably still has a decent amount of army, I want to guess. Wait, where is the Terran? Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. It's about 100 supply. Did have a good bank as well. His army was about the same as my Terran player, but my Terran player, he actually played very Mark style here. He went up to 100 SCVs, which you see very infrequently. You would think that it's bad, but I always say when you play Cyclone mech, you can't actually do that because you just never really get maxed. You make a lot of units, you trade them, and you trade them, and you trade them. Cyclones, like I said, they die very fast, so you lose them over and over. And then you get rich behind it, and that's why it's good. But all right, there you go. First game. Looks like a very good strategy. Obviously, we had a fantastic teammate. Really good early game from him with the Reaper. Awesome highlight with the Reaper clutch kill. Helped me with the Cyclones. I helped him with the Vision. And I think this was just a fantastic partnership. But definitely very promising start for the Void Race because it felt very good against all kinds of different cheeses, which is usually very difficult to defend in 2v2. Fantastic warm-up game. Let's keep it going. Game number 2 is with a Zerg teammate against... I believe this is the same team we just played against, right? I didn't realize that the Terran player was random, or maybe he switched. But now they are going to be aware of my strategy, and that is going to make it a lot more difficult. Now, on this map, I'm going to be doing a little bit of mind games here, because I do expect him to go for something cheesy. Like a 12 pool, I mean. Like, not Hydra Nidus, but literally, you know, 12 pool, Link Flood, whatever. Something like that, right? Nice. Oh, this guy's feeling it. I open fast pool to block shit. Love to hear that. Getting into it. Communication is working. All the cylinders are turning. Is that what they say? Oh, so I can... Oh! He's doing it for me! Hey, that is... Okay, I mean, then I will, right? We're gonna... I'm not going to distrust him, and my plan was to go for a double gate opening, but I'm not going to distrust him. I'm just going to go for my regular build order then, and trust my my homie Smorkin over here to handle the defense. What kind of pool is it? I'm not quite sure. Definitely has a decent amount of drones. It's a gas pool. Okay, so I should definitely make use of this opportunity to go economic. I thought my idea was also going to be pretty good. I could open with a 2-gate. If he doesn't cheese me, I send a depths across the map. If they do cheese me, I have enough units to defend. And then I can go into Stargate from there. It is actually a normal hatchery. So no 12 pool or anything like that. There is actually a really crazy build where you can make it look like you have a normal hatchery, but you still have super fast links. I never actually learned that build, so I'm not quite sure what it is. I think you just skip all drones and the Overlord and make a hatchery and a pool, basically. So it's like a... Oh, it's double Zerg. Ooh, okay. And that is very fast speed. Let me let my homie know. So it's one guy is going for fast speed. The other guy is playing normal so far. But I'm sure there is going to be something tricky coming later. Hey, what I could do, guys, is I could go for the fast forge. Like, it's a very late expansion. Very, very late. Okay, well, Smorkin is going to get his chance to prove that he is the GOAT. There's a decent amount of links, but my teammate has 2 more even. I was going to say just as many, but he has even more. Okay, let's see. Do we go for the Stargate first? I think we are going to go for the Stargate first. And then I'm going to get an Adept out. Pretty nice wall-off we have going here. I'm going to make a... Yeah, I wouldn't call it a blind battery. Just a well-informed battery, I guess. Okay, let's see. Got to be careful with that. And I'm going to start rallying over here. Oh, wait. Okay. I was gonna say, oh no, I lost my worker, but then he kind of messed it up. Okay, so it's... Yeah, this is a weird situation. It's gonna be hard to really read into this. It's link speed against link speed. And then I'm playing normal. And then there's second Zerg is playing normal, but we don't know if he's really playing normal. Probably not, in fact. Okay, yo, that's good micro. Okay, that's what we like to see. I think I'm gonna do the thing. I think I'm gonna go for a forge. I'm gonna make an Oracle actually first instead. I'm gonna go across with the Oracle. That's gonna give us a little scouting. This is so funny. There's just two players in this lobby that have no workers making links, and they're owning each other, right? And they're basically nullified. So I'm gonna have to scout Mr. Puff. Actually, my adepts are really gonna be helpful there. Okay, so I went for the forge. If it's a Nidus again, it's gonna be tricky. He snipes the drone, gets out, very nice. Okay, so we can send the Oracle here too. Got 2 adepts coming, which is really gonna help. There's, yeah, exactly. There is a, well, presumably, yeah, no, it is a second gas. Okay, probably a 3rd or a 4th gas already. Maybe we can go for it if he wants to come. We have the adepts and the Oracle. It's gonna be very nice for us. Here we go. I'm gonna shade in here. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Okay, so we're good. Oh, it's roaches. Okay, never mind that. Okay. What do we do against the roaches? Make void rays, of course. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 cannons over here, and I'm gonna send this guy into the main, and then I think I'm gonna send these adepts over here. Let's see what we have. Oh, there's no spore. Ouch. Wait, guys, can't I just kill everything with my void rays? Oh my goodness, it's gonna hurt. Look at this. That's 10 drones killed. I can shade away too, I think. Yeah, wow, hey, this is beautiful. Smorkin, my homie. He's doing perfectly here, guys. Look at this. Okay, so one of that's gonna get through. I guess we might be able to... No. We might be able to kill some drones, I wanted to say. That is not going to happen. 10 drones dead for blue. He's typing in caps lock, so I can also just, you know, without any inhibitions, type in caps lock. Good, yeah, that's what I like to hear. Yeah, we got this. I'm behind. Nah, you've won the game. You don't know it yet, but you've won. An overlord over there, apparently. Guess I can start another couple cannons over here to be safe. I think with the situation at hand, if we live, we win. So I think I can just make cannons no matter what. Would be nice. Actually, I'm going to stand the probe over here. I know the roaches are going to be more difficult to deal with. Okay, so the Oracle's not going to be too meaningful. I don't know where the roaches went. Oh, I found them. Yeah, exactly. There we go. I figured he was going to try to run them around. There we go. I'll get this one first. Oh, nice banings, actually. Okay, then we're going to activate the beam over here. And yeah, that is perfect. Nothing to complain about here. I think we're even going to save his hatchery. There's cannons up there, so he can't get through. I got an Oracle as well that I can energy recharge. Yeah, he's going to try to target a couple workers, but is it really going to do anything? The answer is honestly no, and there we go. Blue is... Actually, he's probably about as dead as his teammate is. I think they both have no workers. Need money? Yeah, I feel so good now I have a caps lock typer. I can just type in caps lock. Oh, he even requested it. Yo, this teammate's lit. Where are these gold tier teammates coming from, guys? Holy moly. Maybe it's because I asked for a good teammate as a blessing for my my birthday in the last video. I think that's probably what it is. That's where they came from. Hey, guys, you might not have... Oh, I didn't deactivate that Oracle. That's my bad. You might not have thought about this because you made a spore. 3 Voiders can do that to a spore. Okay. Yeah, that's painful. I don't know if they have enough queens for this. I'm not going to activate the Oracle just yet because it's going to run out of energy very fast. They might try to get across again, but the problem with that is okay, well, those spores are going to be a little painful. The problem with that is... I actually forgot what I was talking about. That they went across... Oh yeah, that I have the cannons, is what I wanted to say. They can go across, but they're still not going to get through the cannons, especially because I beat the bulk of their army already. That Oracle almost killed a Spore Crawler. I'm going to lose 1 Void Ray because that Spore had a little more range than I had anticipated. Yeah, blue is just losing absolutely everything over here. Let's go for the Fleet Beacon. That's what I wanted to build initially. Then we're going to... Where are you going? Then we're going to make the 3rd base over here, snipe the lair. And, I mean... To be fair, he will have had the chance to make something with that lair already. So whether he wanted to go for a Hydra then, which I think is most likely in this scenario actually, he would have been able to make it already, but losing the lair is still going to be very painful because he's not going to be able to get any tech up beyond that. If he wants to make a Spire later on, he's not going to be able to. The lair does fall. Puff leaves the game exactly as his lair dies, so I guess that was the win condition against him in particular. Make a couple cannons over here, make sure I don't end my Void Rays, and then I think it's time for our next victim over here in red. And yeah, the Void Ray, it's just a very strong unit. It's kind of a weird one, because at high level, Void Rays tend to be a... Oh! Hey, that was sick, actually. Where did those come from? Smorkin, man! Yeah, he actually damaged the Spore Crawler as well with that. Look at how fast they die. Oh my god, that is so brutal. Yeah, Void Rays, they're just an absolute noob slayer. And when I say noob in this case, I quite literally mean everyone that is not like a top 10 Zerg player in the world when we're talking about PvZ. Because Void Rays high level, the reason why they're weak is because they're very clumpy and they're weak against queens because queens are not armored, right? So Void Rays don't do bonus damage against queens. What they can do is they can make a lot of queens and spores. They have the transfuses. They sit back. They get a lot of eco. And with that eco, they can make vipers and infestors. Fungal and parasitic bombs absolutely annihilate Void Rays, and then in the big fights, they're not very useful. So you're kind of forced to use them very early. You get inefficient trades, and that's what happens. If you have people that attack you, or they're not the best at droning, or they're not the best at late game, which once again is really like every Zerg that's not top 10 in the world, Void Rays are absolutely fantastic. Against Protoss, they're maybe not as good. Against Terran, they're also pretty good. That was game number 2. Let's play another one. Okay, time for rematch number 2, game number 3. I'm playing together with a random, and we are playing against the same team. Now, it would be very crazy if they weren't pre-made, because then that would be a pretty sick coincidence, but safe to say that they are. Hello. Actually, I was curious about one thing. Wait, is that the first time you said good luck? Now, did we win his respect, guys? After winning twice, we got it. I mean, to be honest, I don't think you're gaining anyone's respect by playing like this. Especially not under the name Annoying Rat. But, you know, let's pretend that I did get his respect. But I was kind of curious if there would be a big difference if I wouldn't communicate that he's cheesy. Especially because my build is kind of good against cheese anyway. Also, I just want to share this with you guys because it might not happen in this game. But I had a very cool idea for a timing attack. And this is one of those things that could literally be like a meta reshaping thing, or it could be dumb as hell, which is, I mean, admittedly, most of my stuff, right? Well, actually, no, most of my stuff is just dumb as hell, and then like 20% also has the potential to be some meta-defining stuff. But I was thinking, what if you make the Stargate, and instead of opening with the Oracles, you open up with 2 Void Rays? Then somewhere during the first Void Ray, you make the second Stargate, so it finishes at the same time that your second Void Ray finishes. Try to stay with me. You know, it can be sound a little complicated, but... And then you fly across with the 2 Void Rays and you start 2 Oracles. The reason why you would do it in that order is because Oracles are faster. And then since the Spore health was nerfed in... I don't know if that was the last patch or the one before. The Void Rays can kill the Spore very fast. And then the Oracles, since they're so fast, they can catch up and then you can just destroy all the drones. I think it could legitimately be a thing that could work. Now, whether you have like enough scouting with that build, or maybe the Oracle first is much better when you get link flooded, that's definitely true. Whether that's a deciding factor, I don't know. But it could be a very cool strategy, and I think I actually want to try it out here. So the reason why I didn't wall off is because I'm playing with a Zerg, but I am kind of regretting it already. I mean, it just depends on if we get link flooded or not. Right, if you get attacked by a lot of links, then it's not going to be that good. Okay. I will make Void Rays with +1. Hey, wait, isn't that the build that the opponent did? I remember... No, that was with Hydras. I remember seeing the Evolution Chamber and being like, wait, what is that even for? But it was for the Hydras back then, so this guy's going to do the same, but with roaches, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to get... Was it a normal... Oh, I forgot to look. I mean, I definitely looked, but I forgot about it already because I was yapping too much. I don't remember if it was a normal hatchery. I hope it is, because otherwise I'm going to lose this at depth. I guess we'll see. Okay, so that Overlord is... Actually, what he could do, for example, is just click the Overlord on his Overlord, and then I can just kill it with my Void Ray. Okay, do I have enough gas? I think I definitely need a 3rd gas for this. That is a fast gold base. Okay, scary. That's the most macro build I've ever seen this guy do, I think. I'm gonna go into the main with it. Actually, I'm gonna cancel this one. I could have sent it to the main, but I decided not to. Okay, so now we go for Stargate number 2. Let's see how the timings work out on this. There's an Overlord in my main base. He's gonna be able to see that Stargate. Now, I think that we can afford this with 3 gas, but I might end up eating my words on that. Let's see how it's gonna go. So we're gonna kill this one first. We'll just activate it, and then... we're gonna go to the next Overlord, which is gonna be in the middle somewhere. Shade in. Don't need another pylon. Do need the Void Ray. Okay, so it's a mass link flood. Yeah. Okay. That's wait. Ooh. I'm still gonna go for it anyway because I'm crazy. I should be making an Oracle here. I hope my teammate realized how. Oh, that's a cool spine crawler, by the way. Holy, that's a fantastic place for that. Okay, so I'm just gonna be here. He's obviously gonna be attacking with that many links, and then we will see. Yeah, he's going to be attacking over here. Yeah, this position is so nice by him. Really, really, really nice. Look at that spine. It's beautiful. If he runs with those drones, I think we're going to be chilling. Roaches are going to finish, right? Yeah, this is nice. Honestly, guys, the teammates there are fantastic. Like, I know it looks rough, but I think it's legitimately good for us. Teammates, really. So happy with, like, this is probably the happiest I've been with my teammates in a while. Okay, so there's a Nidus over here. If he can help me with that high energy queen is what I was looking for. High energy queen. Then we're going to be chilling. Oh, I was trying to pull it back, but I was slightly late. Actually going to pull it back just in time. Oracle's going to show up now. This Void Ray is going to stay alive because I'm just going to pull it over there. Energy recharge on that one. Activate the beam. Now there's only roaches left and we have absolutely crushed this attack. I did get supply blocked in the middle. I guess somewhere I was maybe expecting to lose any units, but I didn't. Now I can just aim with the workers because I have a freaking battery here. So nothing's going to die. We still have the Void Rays. Our opponents have absolutely no workers left. And this was the third disgusting game in a row, I think. This base is also just going to stay alive. By the way, a very important upgrade for the people that don't know. Roach +1 attack means you two-shot the Lynx instead of 3. So once you get the +1 attack, which is what he has, it just becomes insane. Roaches become so good against Zergling, it's just crazy. If he blocks those, that would be fantastic. And there we go. So the last roach falls. He's gonna not try to deny. He will deny this. Not the most important thing ever, to be fair. Did I get the upgrade in the end? No, I didn't get my +1 attack yet. Slight annoyance. I guess I'll activate this one. It has enough energy. Let's see. I do have battery or energy recharge available, so I can go back real quick. Get this one charged up. And then I'm going to send another thingy over there. This one is deactivated at this point. Might be a good time for me to move across, actually. Okay, yeah, there's roaches over here. It's just not really going to do anything, I think. I'm okay. I just want to let him know that he can stay at the front, basically. Yeah, because like there's a battery and I have 4 Void Rays. Nothing's going to happen. Very nice move again by my teammate to... you know, even though he was in danger himself... Well, I think my probes can... Oh, no, it wasn't. Even though he's in danger myself, his instinct was to come and help me first, so... I can't glaze my teammates enough, guys. It's been a fantastic day of teammates. Like, even if just, you know, sometimes they make mistakes or whatever, but the teamwork is so present and I freaking love to see it. It's the most important thing by far. I've been saying it a lot. Even if your teammate makes the wrong strategic choice, you still want to help them. I mean, obviously there is an exception there. Like if your teammate's like, let's go suicide all of our units in an absolutely hopeless battle, then you might not want to do it. But generally, you still want to go with your teammates because, you know, doing a bad strategy together is still better than doing a good strategy alone. I'm going to go in here. This guy is going to lose his queen instantly. Then I'm going to just burn down this freaking thing instantly. I have my 2 oracles at home. These oracles are going to deny any amount of Zerglings, by the way. Like, I don't think there's amount of Zerglings that are going to be... Well, okay, if there's like 100, sure, you know. But I don't think there's any amount of Lynx that's really going to deny this any efficiently at all. As you can see, he ran away instantly. I'm just going to supply block him until the end of time. I can follow him because I have more than enough energy on these things. Exactly, look at this. I feel disgusted by myself. What can I say? He's going to try to deny. It's just so freaking expensive. Let me burn this one down. Like, look at how many units this Oracle's going to kill. I have another recharge available so I can activate both of them. Every single Zergling is going to die. Maybe you can help me with that one. That would be great. I'm just going to follow the links with the Oracle. His base is going to die. As you can see, blue player is tired of me already. Actually, I have a couple Void Rays here. Oh, he got burrow movement. Let me just let him know in case he doesn't see it. You can see it by the skin on the roach, by the way, if you guys didn't know. If the roach gets like very spiky, that's when you know they have burrow movement. So then what you want to do... I mean, for him, he just wants to make an overseer. I actually want to get some cannons up here, of course, so I don't get a million roaches just torturing me forever. Oracles are good detection, but, I mean, if it's just like a couple roaches here and there, you don't really want to be chasing them with revelations. It's just, it's a mega effort. These Void Rays have already killed like 1 million bases at this point, I think. How many has it been? 3. 3 out of 5? 3 out of 6, I think it is, right? Yeah, looks like that's correct. Guess I'm just gonna go for another one. I tried to do I'm not sure if you guys saw that. I tried to scan just now. That's such a freaking Terran muscle memory that I had there. Guess I'll go for a couple of extra Stargates. Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid because I think that I have made the ladder a little more disgusting, but I'm also giving tips to deal with it, so that's good. Once again, you want to make a lot of queens, go for the late game, make infestors, vipers, spore crawlers are also good. Ideally, you have more than one per base if there's a lot of void rays, of course. If you're Protoss, you can kind of just make blink stalkers and it'll be okay. As Terran, you can just make Terran, you can make most things, honestly. Mostly Marines will just do the trick. He's actually trying to rebuild that for his ally, looks like. I think my teammate's gonna be perfectly fine. Roaches are actually... Oh, actually, he does have a lot of units. Roaches are very good against Hydras, but you do need to get on top of them. Okay, let me just... Ooh, let's not get too far. Let me just burn it. Look how fast it dies. I looked away for a little bit and it's already gone. Let me try to save this guy. That Void Ray is 29 kills! What the heck? Why do you have 29 kills, my guy? That's actually kind of crazy. I think I just rallied the Void Ray into its death by accident. Okay. They are going to be baseless in a second, by the way. I actually think there's no bases left. Yeah, that's guy number 1. He tried to put a Nidus in the cannon, which is not going to work. Actually, I can just kill this Nidus as well, so he can't reinforce... Wait. Oh, he just lost all the units, didn't he? Guys, if you kill every end of a Nidus, they lose all the units, and I think we might have just done that. I think he actually... Yeah, he doesn't have bases left. You could tell because the drones were AFKing. Okay, let me try to get in here. It's going to be quite nice. I'll do a revelation just because I'm feeling fancy and I have enough energy. Prismatic alignment is useless against the Hydras, but it works very well against the Roaches. And that is going to be an incredibly disgusting 3-0 against the same team with the Void Ray style. You can see how annoying it is to play against if you look at the resources they lost. My teammate lost slightly more than the Blue Zerg, but it's mostly because he was eliminated a little earlier. But they lost 19k resources in total. We lost 9k in total, and I only lost 2k. One of those Void Rays had freaking, 33 kills on this bad boy. I don't think there's going to be any more. 23 on another one. 35? That is just insane. Really, really insane. If you play this style, you're going to win a lot of games. If it becomes too disgusting, I might need to release an emergency guide on how to deal with Void Rays, but that's going to be it for today. Brought back an absolute classic from Wings of Liberty. If you played in 2010, decent chance you uninstalled because of this at some point, to be honest, but today we brought it back, hopefully just for once, so we don't, toxify the ladder too much, but that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys had a fantastic time with me here. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.